Have you used models to represent a fraction? Well, we can compare fractions using models. Let's find out how. Let's look at the fraction 3/8. To make our model, we will start with this square to represent one whole. Because the denominator is 8, we split our model into 8 equal parts. The size of each part is 1/8. Since the numerator is 3, we shade in 3 of the 8 parts to show 3/8. What about 5/8? We'll again start with this square for one whole. The model again will be split into 8 equal parts, but 5 of the 8 parts will be shaded. This model shows 5/8. Now let's compare these fractions. We can only make comparisons when fractions refer to the same whole. In both models, we started with the same square to represent one whole, so we can compare them. Notice that both models are split into 8 equal parts. Since 3/8 has fewer parts shaded than 5/8, we know that 3/8 is less than 5/8. Let's take a look at this example. Which fraction is less? We need to compare 3/4 and 3/8. In this problem, one whole is represented by a circle. The model for 3/4 has one whole split into 4 equal parts, and 3 of them are shaded. The model for 3/8 has one whole split into 8 equal parts, and 3 of them are shaded. Notice that both fractions have the same number of parts shaded, 3. But the parts are not the same size. On the left, our parts are fourths, while on the right, our parts are eighths. In the models, we can see that the pieces that are 1/4 in size are larger than the pieces that are 1/8 in size. That's because a whole divided into more equal parts will have smaller parts. Since the eighths are smaller, we know that 3/8 is less than 3/4. Let's look at our last example. Will less than, greater than, or equal to make the comparison statement correct? In the first model, 3 of the 6 equal parts are shaded. In the second model, 1 of the 2 equal parts is shaded. Do you notice something about these two models? That's right. The same amount is shaded in both models. That means that these fractions are equal. 3/6 equals 1/2. Great job comparing fractions using models. Now try some examples on your own.